Hello everybody, welcome back to the brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're doing really well. So, a bit of a different video today. We're not actually doing a full flight, but what we are doing is the first look at the new updated EFB in the FBWA A32NX aircraft for Msfs. So, they recently just released a new update, the FlyPad team, for their EFB. So, this video is basically essentially just going to be looking at the EFB, seeing what's different, what other features it includes, and seeing if it's any good, to be honest with you. Yeah, so let's get straight into the flight deck and have a look at this first look. Okay, so here we are in the flight deck, and as you can see, I've already got things loaded, kind of. Everything's cold and dark, but what I've done is I've loaded up the EFB itself. We're not going to power the aircraft or anything like that, because we're solely looking at the wrong view. Solely looking at the EFB, like so. There we go, finally found it. So the first thing you can see is that things are quite different overall. But it's fairly similar. So as you know, we could import the sim brief data from the other EFB, but what was changed here is the UI and the way this looks. So everything's kind of put into two boxes, but before it was all kind of like a landscape layout. Also, one thing you notice is that this battery just went down from 96 to 95, and that is a power button. That can't press. So how can you charge it? That's the question. Not sure how you would charge it, but wonder if you could. I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe you can like press something. I'm not sure where you charge it, but yeah, let's have a quick look. So I've done a quick little flight from here in Greece, Heraklion, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure, and I've done it to Athens, so it's only a 35-minute flight. So if you press import sim brief data, it should find that. Here we go. So this is the flight. Already this looks so much more interesting, so much more mature, if you can use that word, because before it looked a bit like a bit simplistic, whereas now it looks a bit more mature, a bit more in depth, shall we say. So once you click import sim brief data, as you can see, we're going to go through. Let's have a look what we have here. So your flight, we have our flight number and our aircraft type code and an airport information. As you can, import information. As you can see, it's an A320-251neo. This is an interesting little thing here. We'll get to that soon. Oh, that's just changed up there as well to the time of the flights. Very nice. Right, so yeah, LGIR Lima Golf India Romeo is the ICAO code of the departing airport, and Lima Golf Alpha Victor is the ICAO code of the arrival airport. As you can see underneath, it also has the names of the airports here as well, which is very cool, and that is in Greek, which is even better. Here's our flight time. So 20:34 Zulu is the departing time, and then we should be arriving at 21:44 Zulu. This is all very interesting as well. So the alternate is LGTS, what is that? I know it, it's on top of my head, but I can't think of where it is, but I have it on my head. It's gonna annoy me, I'll look at that later. Company route, I suppose that means it's being provided by Herath. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I suppose that's what you put in for the different route, the alternative route. Today the zero fuel weight is 63.5, so it's nice that it gives you that from the sim brief OFP. Constant index is 5. That's a very good thing to put on the FB for those of you, because I'm always going through, as you know, watch my videos, I'm always going through my sim brief OFP to see what the cost index is, but it's good that it's found that for us. Gives you your average winds here and a cruise altitude of flight level 260. So everything you kind of need to plan that initial page of the MTDU is kind of there for you. Route, this gives you all your routes. So if you're doing it manually and not through a co-route, perfect, just to put that all in manually yourself, and it's right there, no switching between tabs. That's great. Right, moving over to the right hand side of the box, here we have weather with your departing airport, cool, and here you have the weather for the arriving airport. So what we're given here is air pressure, wind speed, temperature and dew point, and it's good for anyone who's not I suppose used to flying aircraft in Msfs or any simulator. This really simplifies it for you with, you know, imagery and words. So air pressure 1012, wind speed 290 at 5, temperature 24, dew point 16. However, if you're a bit more experienced and you can read a meta, you can obviously now choose a raw option, and this raw option gives you it in how a meta would usually look. So here you have your time, you have the winds 290 at 5 knots, cloud and visibility is okay, 24 degrees, dew point 16 degrees, QNH 1012, and no significant changes expected. So that is your raw data for your weather for departing here. The same goes for the arriving airport. As you can see, you have it raw. I'll leave one on, one off. And then down here we have pinned charts, we have maintenance, and we also have checklists. Now all of this is new. So at the pinned charts page, I don't personally have, I don't have Navigraph personally, so I can't use it. But for those of you who do, you can use that feature. Maintenance, no active failures. If we go to the maintenance page, here we have all of these new maintenance issues. I say issues, but you know, like what can happen. Little warning up here says full simulation of the failures below isn't yet guaranteed, so meaning that an update could come in the future. So you have electrical power, hydraulic power, indicating recording system, landing gear and navigation. I suppose you click on any one of them like electric power and we can turn them off. Ah, did you hear that? Something just happened. So if we go to overhead panel, as you can see, now I want to say something's actually happened there. Yeah, look, something's changed. So usually it all turns on right with the screens and that, but something's happened. That's interesting. Now let's try it without. Hear that change then? See what happens now. So you get a white light. Turn that on. Oh, nothing's really changed. I thought something cool would happen, but then again it did give you a warning at the top, didn't it? Actually, should we try? It makes a little bit of a change of noise. This maybe. This hasn't turned on, has it? So that could be one of the electrical faults right there. So something works, which is good, I suppose. Yeah, so that doesn't turn on. Perfect. I'm not saying perfect as if I should have it happen, but obviously that's not the case. Can we turn these off now? Thank you. Right, let's switch all these back on. That's just a little bit of a test there. Electrical power, hydraulic power, indicating cooling system. Captain PFD display. So if we turn that one off, see if this works. Obviously it did give us a warning how it might. There you go. See, that's not turned on. So that's a really cool feature if you want to play around with some failures, see how to work things, maybe go by the book. So yeah, that's really cool. I like that. It's back on again, as you can see. It's gone back to green. So yeah, I really like that feature. That's a nice one. Did I just turn that off? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a really nice little feature that. I appreciate that one. And after maintenance, you have checklist, and this I'm pretty sure was in the other version. So cockpit preparations, you can give them a good old tick here. Obviously, this has been updated. Before start, parking brake, takeoff speeds, plus windows and beacon. That's a really nice feature for you all to use, especially if you're into using checklists. Reset all, confirm. There you go. Cool. Right. Well, that is your main page and everything it takes you to. So quick overall here, you have the departing and arriving airport, you have your route information, you have the weather, two different versions of the weather, and you have charts, maintenance and checklist to get from here, all imported by SimBrief data. The next page here is your OFP, which is obviously oh, that's very cool. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's just go to the OFP a minute. So all of this is what you get from your SimBrief OFP put into one lovely page. I have to say it's updated a lot better than before, because before it was a bit touchy, it was a bit difficult. Can't like read and use, but that's a lot better. Overview, it gives you an overview of the Airbus A320. That's so cool that it says the airline. It gives you your model, gives you your engines, the range, the MMO, the MRW, the takeoff weight, zero fuel weight, maximum fuel capacity, maximum passengers, and maximum cargo. So good little bit of information they're giving you there. So that's this page. The second page here is your dispatch and your overview. The next page here is obviously this brand new looking ground services page. This is all very cool. So if we call, should we wheel chocks? Can we get the wheel chocks or safety cones? Does that work? Have I crashed it? I don't know. Hang on a minute. What can we do here? Door forward. There you go. Door's opening. Very nice. Actually, 2 seconds. Is that parking brake set? I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how you work this then. Not sure how you do that because I can't turn them off or on. But I'm probably being stupid. Ground power unit, like so. There you go. Hello. There's a ground power arriving to us. It's a nice feature as well. Very nice. So that's that page. Pushback page. This is brand new. Look at that. Look how different that looks. Okay, so pushback system. Oh, here we go. The new Flypad OS3 pushback system can cause conflicts with other pushback add-ons, which I do have installed. Okay, so not going to use it because I do have another pushback system installed, but actually that toggles your parking brake. You can hear that in the distance, and from this you can see you can do backwards, forward, pause, left and right, and I'm sure you can probably move the aircraft around, maybe a little bit, kind of. I'm sure you can. Could I do that then? Can't really tell. I'm sure if you had it enabled you probably could. The fuel page here also looks a tad different, so much easier to read for sure. Total fuel, center tank, left inner tank, and you just press start. should do that. There we go. So it's downloaded it from our OFP. You press start. You can do it in refuel time. I like to do it in real time. Estimated time is 1 minute. Must mean that we have roughly that. We do roughly have that in there. Look, 3817. We need 4815. So we've only got 1,000 kilograms below. But yeah, so that is the fuel services and pushback page, which has all been updated. I do like this a lot more. Next page is the performance page. This hasn't changed. Your top of descent is calculated from here if you want to choose that, and your landing page is roughly the same. I just press fill data from the OFP. So actually, we might as well do meta, to be honest with you. It's all the same, which is good. So you put this all in here: runway slope, runway LDA, approach speed, weight, flaps configuration, and then you get your landing data, which is cool. I like the way that looks. I use it a few times. It is actually quite a useful tool. Next is, oh yeah, don't worry about that, that's Navigraph. This has actually changed. This looks very cool if you see. I don't currently have VATSIM on, so all we have is Unicom tuned into. I'm going to see if there's any VATSIM made to see that I can tune into where I am. There won't be anything that comes up, unfortunately. But you can click different ATCs and it will put in automatically for you, and it will show you down here. So instead of coming down here and toggling all of these, which personally I do prefer to use because it's more realistic, you can just click. This is fun on VATSIM, by the way. See, it says VATSIM here. Set standby. See how it's changed? Set active. I can't really change much about it now, but there's no information thing that pops up, which is interesting. Set standby, set active. That's a cool one. I like that difference actually. So that means if you have like Eurocontrol one, but you're currently in like Athens control, we're meant to go to Eurocontrol next. You can set Eurocontrol as your standby and have Athens as your active. So I like that. That's cool. And then you can just switch it. Failures have already been through the failure page. Checklist been through checklist, and obviously over here is your new thing called, I suppose, presets. Yeah, presets. So let's turn on the aircraft and see what this is all about, because I haven't actually yet tried it. Here we go. So if I turn on some lights, and this is a lighting preset, by the way. Let's just turn on a few lights here. Cool. So save preset, cancel, no name, let's give it a name. Ooh. No name, let's call it test 1. Okay, press save preset, confirm. Now it seems to have this interior lighting preset saved. So if we come up here now and just dim all the lights, just give it a bit of a different preset here. It's a very nice feature actually, something no one else has done before. There we go. Come to here and then press, actually let me get a different view. There we go. And then, there we go. Let's press load preset. There we go. That's very nice. It's giving you the lighting preset that I literally just saved. So that's a very nice feature actually. That's actually cool. I like that one a lot. I probably wouldn't use it a lot, but yeah, it's nice. Aircraft states, here we go. Select preset to load, cold and dark, turn around. We can do cold and dark, confirm. And now we're back to cold and dark again, which is a nice feature there as well. Well everyone, that has it all. I've covered everything in this EFB. Obviously this settings page is probably no difference. Everything here is the same. Audio, you know how it is. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that completes this video actually. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all in a next video. I don't know, maybe I'll fly this aircraft actually and do the route that I plan to do. Why not? See how it goes. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the future. Any suggestions, do let me know. Until next time, see you soon. Bye bye.